right, so we have a question from Catacat. And the question is, I understand you are a theoretical physicist, wow, and were of tremendous importance for the discovery of exotic matter. Do you have any theory so as to the nature of XM? What led you to suspect of its existence in the first place? Awesome, great question. So years ago, Zeke Calvin came across a young Misty Hannah and became convinced that she had some kind of paranormal abilities. Calvin started Project Whydah to study Misty and her abilities and to determine what might be their source. So he brought me, Hank Johnson, and Yuri Nagasa in to help. And what we discovered at Whydah was that whatever was causing Misty's abilities seemed to come from sites that Hank called power spots, but that I renamed portals. And then we realized that people throughout history had marked those portals with great works of art and architecture. So later on, when the CERN facility quantified the existence of exotic matter, we were able to put 2 and 2 together to realize that XM was what was coming through those portals. Then Calvin started the Niantic project as a cross-functional think tank to study XM from every angle we could think of. As to what XM actually is, we're still just in the beginning stages of understanding it. But I have faith in the team Calvin has brought together. All right. So let's go ahead and read another question. So we have another question from Wikidimp. The question is, what is your archetype within your Magnus? Thank you for asking. So my archetype is the catalyst. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% clear on what each of the archetypes mean, but I know that Calvin is pretty convinced that you need one of all 13 archetypes to create a Magnus, which I guess is why he brought us all together in the first place. The Niantic project was about more than just studying XM. It was about creating a mixed Magnus to combat Nemesis and other threats. It would just maybe have been nice if Calvin had, I don't know, actually told us that in the beginning. Calvin seems to think my catalyst abilities may have something to do with activating prime artifacts. But we're going to need to do a lot more research before we know that for sure. All right. And da-da-da.